Ladies and gentlemen, your Bourbon and Tippecanoe Fire Departments, escorted by the Bourbon Police. This year's parade marshal is Robin Recolta. Robin is a 1976 Triton grad. She has 2 children, Jeremy and Jenna. Her 3 grandchildren are William, Austin, and Hank. Robin began her framing business in 1982, and it's called, of course, Robin's Nest. After a few years in Warsaw, she returned to Bourbon and opened a Main Street store in 1994. Her hobbies are attending the wagon wheel, reading, and taking road trips to the farmers markets. She has taken care of the flowers in town for a total of 5 years. In the past, she was on the start of the committee for the volleyball sand courts, helped with Junior Miss, and helps Triton Band. She loves the Bourbon community, and it is her home. Ladies and gentlemen, Robin Recolta. This year's distinguished young woman for Triton is Abigail Powell. Abigail is the daughter of Brandon and Malia Hoffer, and she is a 2019 Triton graduate. Tomorrow, Abigail will move in at Purdue University and begin her freshman year majoring in agricultural finance. At the Distinguished Young Women's State in February, Abigail was a top 10 finalist and an interview award winner. Next is our Spirit of Triton marching band under the direction of Mr. David Field. The band is a two-time Scholastic finalist. Next are various entrants from Hoosier Old Wheels, and they are the winner in the Cars division. First is Dick Holderman in a 1960 Ford Falcon, and he is followed by Dwayne Bender in a 1952 Ford F1 pickup, and then Bill Cook, a 1962 Studebaker Champ, Ernie Zartman in a 1989 IROC Camaro, Bill Good in a 2000 Corvette, and then Dennis McVeigh in a 1957 GMC pickup.
How that T-top storage happens. I just keep getting candy.
Our next entry is Elite Whiteman Limo, established in 2016. They serve all of northern Indiana. If you'd like to call for a ride, that number is 574-248-0321. Our next entry is a golf cart that proudly carries Lola Minert, the Wyatt Mick Volunteer of the Year. This award goes to an outstanding individual, 60 years of age or older, who has displayed a commitment to volunteerism in service to the elderly. Congratulations to Lola. Lola earned this special recognition through her hours of volunteering throughout her community, notably at Bourbon Real Services Nutrition Site, where she volunteers daily, regardless of the weather, to ensure the needs of others are met. She is self-directed and takes pride in her work, so much so that she can run the site in the absence of the site director. Her kindness shows, and she takes special care to make sure everyone feels welcome. Lola used to be a very active member at the Bourbon First United Methodist Church, donating her time preparing benefit and funeral dinners, helping with bazaars, checking up on the elderly, working circles around all the younger members. She is also a caring neighbor, making sure her neighbors are okay during bad weather. All at the tender age of 92. We are so proud and so grateful for her years of service. She is truly an inspiration of compassion. Real Services has been an active community member since 1970, working closely with the town of Bourbon to ensure the nutritional needs of our seniors are met. Our lunch program provides not only a nutritious meal, but an opportunity to mingle and socialize with neighbors. In the first 6 months of this year, they have served 2,000 meals and logged 1,470 hours of volunteer work. Thank you for your continued support. Our next entry are the Triton cheerleaders for this year. Varsity includes 18 members with 1 male lifter. And our cheerleaders are followed by Russ Reichard and his Alice Chalmer tractor, shown by Russell and Kurt Reichard. And the Alice Chalmers are followed by the Weissert family with their Minneapolis Moline tractors. They have 5 tractors, and they won the award. They are the Parade Marshal's Choice this year. Give them a round of applause. Our next entry is the American Legion Post 424 float. And our American Legion does a great job of giving back to the community, and they want you all to know that they are now a non-smoking facility. That's awesome.
About time it is 2019.
Next is our elementary cheerleaders, and that's kindergarten through 6th grade. We have 15 cheerleaders, and they are accompanied by 10 football players, at least.
A lot more that showed up.
A lot more than 10. There were 10 before the parade started. Glad you could make it. miss our clown. That is Uncle Spokes. He's past 7 years old. He lives in Bremen. Next is our Integri Academy of Martial Arts from Plymouth. They're for 3 to 6-year-olds all the way to 60-year-olds. If you're interested in joining, call 574-316-2559 and talk to Mr. Chip. They have after-school programs for their veterans. The Bourbon Parade wouldn't be the same without Terry Haynes and his racing practice. These guys race at the Akron Speedway on Sundays. And our next entry, number 13, are the Leaper tractors. First one is a 1953 Super C owned by Dean and Travis Leaper, followed by a 1962 Farmall 504 owned by John Radar, and then a 1950 Minneapolis Moline Z owned by Lewis and Joyce Leaper, a 1952 Farmall H owned by Marshall Hill, and lastly a 1946 Farmall B owned by Phil Sporner. Yeah. Following the tractors is a 1927 Chevy pickup that's owned by Devon Hepler for the last 12 years. His wife Dawn and daughter Katie are with him. Next, entry number 15 is Hula Irma. She's 95 years young, lives at Bourbon Garden Court, and she is the winner of our small float category. Next is a 1945 Farmall BN driven by Gavin Rohr, owned by Dick and Libby Irwin of Etna Green. Gavin is 13 and is in the 7th grade. The pink tractor is actually an Alice Chalmers 1944 WC owned by Verge Westaver, and it is our tractor winner. Congratulations. Next, out of Plymouth, are the Dolls. These are 70 girls from all over the area counties, from 3 to early teens. And their instructor is Allie Denny and Jillian Smith. And they are the winner of our walking category. Entry number 20, riding in memory of Harold Bachtel, is Bryce Bachtel driving a Farmall 826, and Austin Bachtel driving a Farmall B, and then Phyllis Bachtel riding with Austin. Next, entry number 21, a Minneapolis Moline Vista G1000. This tractor is owned by Tracy and Judy Balsley from Bremen, and the driver is their granddaughter, Kendra Hickey. Entry number 22 is Jeff Lemler driving a Farmall Super M, and he is followed by Larry and Sharon with their Bourbon memories. They have been past parade marshals and they're riding their Workman side-by-side bike. And don't let them fool you, that's electric driven.
Yeah.
That front wheelhouse is an electric motor. Don't let them fool you. Next, entry number 23 is a Case International Harvester MX255, driven by the Barnhart family and owned by Bates Ford. This tractor was added to the fleet this last wet spring. And they are followed by Tom Watkins and family and his Farmall 130.
Excuse me. Sir?
Next is an entry from the Big Load Laundry. They are new to Bourbon in 2018. They're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And they're owned by Aaron Williams and Chris Hammond, and they are the winner of our miscellaneous category. Next, entry number 27 is a Case Vac, owned by Mike Lohr. He learned to drive on this very tractor. Next is our entry from Lemler Oil, and that's Jason and Jackson in the Lemler Oil Semi. Entry number 29, Diesel Mafia. There are 4 vehicles, a truck group, 2,500 members. Their purpose is to support charity, and they meet once a month. Entry number 30 is the Kids Country Preschool. It's located out at the Country Church. It's for 3 to 4-year-olds. They meet on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then the 4 to 5-year-old meet Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They have openings in both of those classes.
Uncle Spoke? Yeah, I saw him too. They came and Elodie gave him a high five.
Thanks, Barb.
Entry number 31 is your Bourbon Summerfest Queen, Jayla Faulkner. And she is followed by the Little Miss winner, Haley, and Princess Alea.
guys.
Next is entry number 33, representing Remax Results. It's a tandem bike followed by the Riley Children Hospital wagon. And Anna and Jed are riding that tandem.
Morning.
That tandem is a 1956 Hawthorne, recently restored. Those were distributed through Montgomery Ward. It's awesome. Entry number 34 is Dreama and Chuck Teener, celebrating life after their severe accident. Entry number 35 is Miss Blueberry, and we have already seen Abigail Powell, Triton's distinguished young woman, but she is also your 2019 Miss Marshall County Blueberry Festival Queen. And again, she's a 2019 Triton graduate and hopes to see all of you at the Blueberry Festival on Labor Day weekend. The first runner-up this year was Mary Yo, second runner-up Delaney Groves, and Miss Friendship was Allie Dolan. All Triton girls. The Triton school system was well represented in the Miss Blueberry this year.
Doing just fine. Oh. Yeah! It worked. Yes, this is it.
And 1979 C-161 wheel horse, and those are driven by Beanie and Josh. And Glenn is driving a 1986 420 LSE wheel horse. Entry number 37, 1939 John Deere. This was owned by Steve Knighty and his family. They are followed by entry number 38, our last entry, the K County Junior Roller Derby. Let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes your 2019 Bourbon Summerfest Parade. Thank you for coming, and we will see you again next year. Thank you.